They say snow makes everything quiet, but during a blizzard, silence becomes dangerous. Tonight, these are true stories, real encounters that happened when the world disappeared under snow. If you're warm right now, keep listening, because they weren't. In February 2019, a couple was driving through rural Montana when the blizzard hit. The road vanished first, then the trees, then the sky. By the time they realized they were lost, their phone signal was gone and the car wouldn't start. They stayed inside, engine off, wrapped in coats. Hours passed. Then, knock, knock. Not loud, not urgent, just patient. The husband cracked the window and shouted, asking who was there. No answer, only wind. Then the knock came again, this time on the rear window. The wife whispered something that froze his blood. Why would someone be walking in this storm? He didn't answer. The knocking moved, slowly, from window to window, never fast, never desperate, as if whoever was outside knew they couldn't go anywhere. The knocking stopped just before dawn. When rescue crews arrived, they found footprints in the snow, barefoot, no shoes, no trail leading away, just a circle around the car. In 2007, a snowplow driver in upstate New York was clearing a back road after a brutal overnight storm. Visibility was near zero. The radio crackled constantly. Then he heard crying. Not through the radio, outside. He stopped the plow and stepped down into knee-deep snow. "Hello?" he shouted. The crying came again, muffled, like it was coming from underground. He followed the sound until it led him to a snowbank taller than his truck. He started digging. Minutes passed. The crying turned into whispering, words he couldn't understand. Then suddenly, silence. When he finally reached the bottom, there was nothing there. No body, no hole, no animal, just frozen ground. Later that night, dispatch called him. They asked why he had stopped plowing for 18 minutes in that location. He told them about the crying. The dispatcher went quiet, then said, "That road was closed years ago. A bus crashed there during a blizzard. They never found all the bodies." He never worked night shifts again. Two friends rented a remote cabin in Colorado during a winter storm in 2021. The owner warned them, "If the blizzard hits, don't leave at night." They laughed. By midnight, the power was gone. The wind screamed against the walls. At 2:17 a.m., they heard footsteps on the porch. Slow, heavy. One of them checked the door camera. The porch was empty, but the snow was moving. Something beneath it. They heard scratching from under the cabin, then a voice, soft, cold, "Let me in." They didn't sleep. At sunrise, the storm cleared. Around the cabin were handprints pressed up from beneath the snow, as if someone had been trapped underneath trying to climb out. The owner refunded their money without explanation. When they asked why, he only said, "That cabin was built after the avalanche, not before." Blizzards don't just hide roads, they hide people, voices, things that never made it out. So if you hear something outside tonight, in the cold, make sure it's the wind, because snow doesn't erase everything. Welcome to EpicVault, and remember, some storms never end.